culture is family and understanding the need to mourn. In one of my poems, It Is Good, it talks about how in the Jewish culture, they mourn for a year. And how, in especially African American culture, we're forced a lot of times to just get over it and move on. And then it manifests in different diseases and anger and things like that. So 2020 I decided to publish this book because people were going through a lot of things that I've already experienced. I lost my mom in 2008. And so the first poem I'm going to share with you, a piece of it, is a song of surrender. And then I will do the sad day, because grief doesn't always go away. Because we love much, so we grieve much. But it's a good thing. And he said it is good. And so, Song of Surrender goes from pain to surrender, and you'll hear it. Yeah, God. Hey God, hey God, hey God, though I am slain, yet will I trust you. If I walk away, who can I run to? The whole of my life is in your hands. You're the only one who understands. So I lift my hands and say, yeah, God, yeah, God, yeah, God, yeah, God, though I sit alone, I'm not on my own. My hand you hold, and you reign upon the throne. So, yeah, God. Thank you. And the next one is Sad Day. Again, just giving you permission. It's Saturday, a day when I'm not okay. Never knew it was okay to feel this way. And it's Saturday. Y'all okay? Because I'm not okay today. Let me lay in my bed with the covers over my head. Let me stay in my office. Answer a couple calls if I can. Warning, I may be irritable. Let me go home. Let me stand in the shower for hours crying because it's the most natural place for me to shed tears. Away. Away. I don't have to answer. I don't have to talk through and when I'm not ready. A place where I don't have to be strong, solving your problems while I'm limping. A place where I don't have to be heavy or weighty and perfect. A place just to sit and cry in my humanness. Feel most vulnerable, literally. Emotionally allowing myself to be free, to be hurting, to be full of sorrow until I'm empty. Unashamed that I'm frail right now and still be loved. As I sink in the tub, head just above water until these waves of tears pass, then I'll arise in strength after this emotional purging, giving into the urgings to hope again. But this time, I won't railroad sad and pretend to be glad or turn to default mad or blame or reasoning. Maybe later, but not today, because it's sad day. A day of recovery for my heart and soul, willing to lose all control as I fall into the arms of sorrow, not willing to do anything terminal or permanent. Let these tears be my medication. Let these cries empty me out. Bottles consumed can't reverse the gloom. Let me scream Let me dance. Let me shout. With you, if you're safe to. But addiction will cause me to revisit double this affliction. No matter how far I run, the answer is so simple. Through walking, through pain, is it fun? But knowing this message of sad is heaven sent. A trimming of dead emotional leaves, or saying goodbye to a season or pain that no longer suits me, though I felt so comfortably settled in he or she and we. Mourning the hope of a new life, a time to finally fit in with new moms, new spouses, buying houses, looking for baby seats, planning, enjoying retirement together, not fighting the cancer she didn't beat. Feeling like a failure, looking for answers again, eventually. But today, I offline my mind and lean into my heart, pour out my soul, whether in a group or alone, safe to be vulnerable. I will cling to the hope of love one more time or two today. Bask in deep sorrow and then let you go. Initially, sad day, maybe weeks, it may be months, flickering off and on at the slightest thought or memory. Then one day, it'll be a day or two or throughout years. As we love on and we live on and open our hearts again and again. Sad day is a place when we see others mourn. We recall the memories and extended tissue, remembering what you went through. And knowing the fragility of life standing before you, even if they appear strong. Taking sad day produces compassion, willingness to take helpful, empathetic action, knowing you can't take away their pain, but you can make their day. Make the interaction as comforting and peaceful as possible for the next human. So take a sad day. Lean into sorrow and be okay tomorrow. But today, it's sad day, and it's okay. Thank you. And this one last piece is on a higher note. One day God was like, just find 2 qualities about yourself. The world is bombarding us with we're not enough. And he said, just find 2 qualities. You cook well, you're smart, you look good, short and tall, whatever. Just pick 2, because he created it all. So this one's called It Just Is. How much energy does a flower conserve for just being purple? It just is. And it flows and it knows it's purple today. And that's quite okay. Purple, it just is. How much energy does the sky conserve for just being blue? It just is. And it flows and it knows it's blue today. And that's quite okay. Blue, it just is. How much energy does the grass conserve for just being green? It just is. And it flows and it knows it's green today. And that's quite okay. Green, it just is. How much energy can you conserve when you realize you are loved? You just are. And it flows and you know you are loved today. And that's quite okay. Loved, you just are. How much energy can you conserve when you realize you're beautiful? You just are. And it flows, and you know you are beautiful today. And that's quite okay. Beautiful. You just are. All of God's creation was created to glorify the Creator. So why would the master make anything less than a masterpiece? Why would he think any less of he, any less of she, any less of we, any less of me? It just is. And it flows, and he knows it's a masterpiece today. And it's quite okay. Masterpiece. It just is.